Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Matt. I run Punch Greens Golf. Now, I'm making this video. I'm so excited to make this video. I have an exciting new update to the golf simulator, and I need to show it with all of you. You might have seen it a little on my Instagram, and I did a live the other day, but I have done a couple things. One, I got a new launch monitor. I have a Uneekor Eye Mini Lite. It's right over here. You probably can't see it on frame, and I'll show that to you in a minute. I have also, so one thing, launch monitor. Secondly, I've also moved my entire setup another way in my garage because I do not need the Garmin anymore, and I don't need all that space. So that's another huge thing. This is more of a permanent setup now, and I'm so excited to show it all to you. Third, I have a new projector. Another new projector. I partner very closely with BENQ. I've got a whole video coming on that one. But you notice new projector up here, and I'll show you that in a minute. And I no longer have that ugly cage around it because the Uneekor is camera-based, not radar-based. Radar-based systems, that's what a Garmin is. So big changes. And then finally, I've moved my TV, and I just did some like nice, comfort items. Now, I don't have, I want to get a curtain over here. I don't have that yet. The wires still look a little messy just because, I want to get this video out to you. It's been a while since I made a video, but I'm so excited to show this to you. I think the biggest thing that I'll say is I was getting personally a little tired with the Garmin, with the whole setup process, get everything lined up, and I just didn't want to come out here to practice. I've solved that. I've changed the Uneekor. I've changed the golf simulator to a Uneekor. And I took advantage of the Black Friday deal, so I'm so excited to show it to you. Stick around, leave a thumbs up, write a comment if you have questions about it, and let's get right into it. And also remember to subscribe, and now we'll get right into it. Let's get right into the launch monitor part. I think that's the most exciting part that everybody wants to know about. So I've pointed the camera over there just so you can see it. I want to show you a couple things about my Uneekor. Excuse the messy wires. I will get all that cleaned up, but cleaning wires or getting a video, I'd rather get a video out to you. So first of all, you might notice the Uneekor looks a little different. That's because, if you're familiar with it, that's because I actually purchased a Shank Tank off Etsy. It was $150, and I will put the link to the person who makes it in the description. But look at this. See this? Look at this metal protective case, how thick that is. It's perfectly made. So this is the front of it. It fits perfectly. But I put that around there because when I have people over, I don't want to have to worry about this getting hit with the golf ball. So that's how the Uneekor looks. There's the back of the Shank Tank. I'm just going to leave that. But that's how the Uneekor looks normally. And I'm just going to give you a little view of it. And you can look online to see what it looks like. But yeah, it's just no screen or anything. A Uneekor is meant to be just used inside fully, not meant to be outside. So I've got it wired up right here, directly connected to my laptop, and then the power is coming through there. So the nice thing is it's just going to sit there. It's a nice spot. And the other thing is I don't need as much space. So I'm going to try to show you kind of what I'm talking about. So we're going to put all the lights on just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So this is exactly pretty much where I would film. So excuse my mess of stuff over here. I have to find a spot for it, but this is where I would film. I would shoot. I think I'd probably hit right around here on the mat, and then my enclosure would be up against that wall. So that is all gone. I changed it fully, turned it around, and now all I really need is that much space right there. I can still fit a big SUV. I know it's messy, but I can still fit a big SUV right here, no problem. I'm going to clean all of this up soon, but you'll see. It's, maybe I can change maybe that looks a little bit better. So you'll see that's all the space I need. I have, it's about 6 to 7 feet from the screen and where the ball is. And then I have a few feet back here with everything else. This is just gonna stay like this. It's the same enclosure. What I didn't do yet, and this is what I was talking about, which I just wanted to get this out to you. I actually have a bunch of foam tiles on order that I'm gonna fill in kind of all of this here. So in future videos, you'll see I want to fill all of this in, and then I want to get a nice artificial turf. I have just this little strip I used before, but I want to essentially make it look a little prettier. Haven't done that yet. That's what I've got going on there with the launch monitor. The enclosure is the same. It's from this company, 24/7 Golf. They actually sold themselves to SkyTrack, so you actually can't even buy the enclosure anymore. But you know, same enclosure. It's a 4:3 aspect ratio, and it does the job. And you know, I don't have any complaints with it really. I wish it was maybe a little tighter. It gets a little saggy, but other than that, it works. Same mat too, because you know it's getting a little worn down, but it's still, you know, pretty much where I keep my feet. But otherwise, it's you know, it's still pretty good. So let's get into some more changes about this. Let me put the Shank Tank. I don't know if that's the name of it, but I'm going to put that back on. Okay, so that's back on, and just so you can see how this fits in here. So if you look, see how nice that is? Look at that. Fits in there perfectly. So we've got that set up. And yeah, I've got a space heater in here because it does get cold. But I want to take you through the rest of the setup. So, and then we'll get to the projector last. So obviously enclosure, there it is. So we're going to turn the lights off. I have actually my lighting system. I can link these lights in the description if you guys, they're actually really nice. They actually are awesome. I have them all linked up there like that. And I have 2 smart plugs to control them with my voice. So I keep these 2 on for filming purposes. Eventually those will be turned off, and I actually have a spotlight. I'm just realizing I don't have that connected, but I will hook that up as well. So you know, I'm sure you saw a couple things. One, my TV. The cool thing about this, and I'll demo this shortly, is I can now, in these 2 blank boxes, when I take a swing, you can actually see what the ball and the club face is doing, which is it's really, really cool and huge selling point of the Uneekor, I think. And then my laptop, same laptop, and then this little workbench. This little workbench I got from Lowe's, which actually I really like. I'll link that one in the description. I think I've linked it before, but it's actually a nice little like table. So I got that, and then all my golf stuff. I just moved all of that over here, and there's just a bench. But that's where I keep everything. So I've essentially commandeered, thank you to my wife, but I've commandeered half of the garage just for me to use for golfing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you the projector. And again, I'm going to have a video coming out on this. I actually have to make a video about it. But it's a BENQ AH500 ST. I will link it in the description. Very, very nice laser projector. It's specifically tailored for golf. But I'm not going to go too much into it here, but you'll see new projector, same mount up there. You can see that there. So that's pretty much the setup. Again, this was just meant to be a quick video to show you kind of what I've got going on, what I've been working on. I took advantage, there's my finger in the way. I took advantage of a Black Friday sale to pick up the Uneekor, so I paid about $1,700 for it. So great discount. The thing with the Uneekor, you can only use it inside. You can't use it outside. It's inside only. Now, I'm going to do a full in-depth video about the Uneekor, my thoughts on it, but I haven't used it a lot yet to really give an honest opinion. But what I really wanted to do just now is just demo it to you. All right, so we're going to keep it simple. We're on the gspro range right here. Uneekor has a whole other software suite, which actually is not bad. And I'll do another video on that, but I just want to keep it on gspro. That's what I know. I'm on the range here. We're just going to go with the pitching wedge. It's cold. I haven't really warmed up at all, so I'm not trying to get into, you know, deep dive into the numbers or anything. We're just going to go with whatever club I feel comfortable with, which, without any warm-up, is the pitching wedge. So the biggest thing I like about this is how fast it registers shots. I almost feel like I'm not even like ready to go, and it's already registered the shot after I've hit the ball. So the nice thing is, I'll try to point this down so you can see, and then I'll move the camera again so then you can see the swing and the shot. So you'll see right now the Uneekor logo is red. Now the hitting area, you know, I've already lined it all up, and I'll walk through how to do that. But essentially, this is like the hitting area where you can put the ball. So I just put it in there, and the logo changes. Probably out on the edge. The logo changes green. That means you're ready to go, just like that. So let's put the camera back. Just take a nice easy swing. Let's see, first swing of the day. Terrible, but I think this will be a good teaching moment for myself. So there it is, very quick. And I have the club stickers on the club. I'll show you what that is. So this little dot right there, that's a club sticker. When you put that on, you get actual club data. So you'll see, so obviously the shot went off to the right. The nice thing I've noticed is the club data actually is a lot more reliable now. So club path, I was outside and my angle attack was up. So that just wasn't a great shot. I didn't compress the ball. I didn't have a good path. But first swing of the day, not really surprised. So here's like this is on this TV, I'm using it for the screen to show just the details of, okay, so I use this screen to show me at a glance when I'm playing. I can see like all the details. If I don't want to look on gspro, I can see carry, ball speed, angle, backspin, side spin, and then club head speed, and that's the fastest swing, club path, so that was out to in, and then attack angle. And the nice thing is the video I was talking about, so I'm going to replay it. So yeah, I mean, there's no wonder my ball went off to the right. Look at that club face. That pretty much speaks for itself. So I'm going to do one more. Oh, okay. We're good. Lined up. All right. Better. Still outside path, but better angle of attack on that one with the club. So, and actually, yeah, the club face looks a lot better. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. So there it is, a little bit better. Let's do one more. Now, this kind of insights is something, you can't get that in the Garmin. Like, you need to spend a little more. And I like how they do this and how easy it really is to use. The software is very, very easy to use. So let's do one more. Okay, so that was a better path. Much better path. Obviously, it went a lot further. So yeah, I think the club face kind of confirms that. If you can see, look at that. Yeah, a little bit better. Club path 1 degree into out, better attack angle, better spin, 92 yards of carry. So it's probably a little short for me, but that's not within, outside the realm. And the nice thing is, I don't need to worry. In all my testing I've done so far, I haven't really had to worry about. I guess, interference. So as you know with the Garmin, because it doesn't work great indoors when there's concrete, there was a lot of interference. That's why I had this rugs and everything, and I had to jack up the elevation in gspro to actually offset some of this interference. So I don't have to do any of that anymore. So that is a nice thing. I've also found, just initially, my initial thoughts is what I thought I was swinging inside, like right on like that 2-3 degree line, actually on here shows me inside like 6 to 7 to 8 degrees inside. So way more than I thought. And then it kind of goes the other way. When I think I'm coming from outside, like, not too bad, it's like way more the other way. So I trust this data. There's a lot. This Uneekor software is great. You can look up any review, how accurate this thing is. So I trust it. And I think that's going to really help me a lot when I'm on the course, because I'll be able to practice in here and have those insights. So that's pretty much where I'm going to end the video. It's a short video. I've got a video coming on the Uneekor, got a video coming on the Projector. I also have a film. I'm going to start, putting up practice rounds or subscriber requested rounds. And I also want to start doing lives, because the big thing is I don't need to set this whole thing up anymore. All I have to do is back out one car and turn it on, and I'm good. Before I had to, back out a car, bring the mat over, line up the Garmin, bring out my fake grass, like just everything to get it done. That's all done. The one thing is, it is cold. I am keeping the laptop and the Uneekor inside. I don't want things to get damaged. I have the Garmin still out here, but that's really it. So I hope you guys like this video. Leave your comments below if you have any questions about my setup. You want to see more, you want to see me play certain courses, really anything. Check out my other videos about setting up a projector, figuring out which projector is right for you, laptop guides, that kind of thing. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you're just as excited as I am for the future of this channel, for the future of my golf game, and I really appreciate all of you guys that have tuned in so far. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Have a great one.